Just going to play this bit again because I spent most of the last section talking over it. This next episode hopefully won't have quite as much of me procrastinating. No, procrastinating is the wrong word. Expositioning is the wrong word. Hypothesizing. Pandering.
Oh, you're home.
Shit.
Rose, Rachel's home. And she brought her new friend.
Who looks very happy.
Returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
It is.
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
She doesn't sound very happy, however.
You must join us for dinner tonight.
She must? I must?
Of course.
I made chicken
course.
a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Milk, low fat.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this was the option I chose
I'm
before.
More of a
Burger King.
a la king kind of gal.
She's funny, this one.
I'm aware.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such
True,
fast
true.
friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Pretty please.
Of course.
Of
Great.
course.
I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime,
I don't get that
perhaps
phrase,
you
wash
could
off.
leave
I think I might have
dinner
mentioned
tonight?
this before, but
Sure thing.
as you could probably tell,
Mrs. Amber.
it's a week since I last did some recordings of these. Strongly suspect,
Okay,
actually, this
I'm
might
gonna
be
go
the
now.
last
After dinner,
episode
we can make a
of
break. You
the
cool down here?
episode.
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
No, I think that was the same option I picked as
Been
well. I
doing
could have
it your whole life. And Chloe, we just need to.
could have
make
tried the
it
other
for
option.
dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know.
I normally would.
That I would normally say. Exactly. Just some quality time with the Ambers.
Okay.
What?
I heard you were in The Tempest. Yeah, I was kind of a big deal. I believe it. Everyone says the show is awesome. You get medals for 2 good deeds today. Drew's okay. Mikey will text you an update in a bit. Ah, shit. Tell them both I'm pulling for them. I didn't read that last time. I got distracted by
Possibly
other
go wrong.
things. Okay, so. Can't escape. Darn. Award shelf.
Rachel really was an overachiever before she met me. Glad I nipped that in the bud.
Yes.
Holy shit. That's the guy who attacked Drew. I know I did the right thing, giving Drew his money back, but man,
Ooh. Ooh.
I wouldn't want to be on this guy's bad side.
Forgot I've got a cursor. Sarah Gearhart. These are the skeevy guys that attacked us right at the start. Rodney Thunder Sears is the bouncer. Frank. Person of interest at the mill, or place of interest. Person of interest? Probably. Place of interest. A converted lumber mill club north of town. Suspected of larceny, extortion, distribution, assault, robbery, and murder. What a delight. I'm sorry, but that looks way more like Rachel than Rose does. All these photos have got no faces.
Guess some families actually go to Paris instead of just talk about it their whole lives.
You do go to Paris, Chloe, in an alternate timeline.
Easy to see who wears the literary pants around here.
Legal Digest. Yeah, okay. Wuthering Heights is a gothic romance set on the Yorkshire moors about star-crossed lovers that ends badly. Alighieri's Divine Comedy is about a journey made into hell and out the other side again. Bleak House is typical depressing Dickens stuff. And then Ovid's Metamorphoses is a lot of epic poetry, if I remember correctly. I have not read Bleak House in its entirety, or Ovid, but I have read Wuthering Heights and the Divine Comedy. Nor have I read the Legal Digest, because I wouldn't understand it. I'm not going to sit in the chair, because that might not go down too well.
They say all news is local, but damn.
Largest fire in Arcadia history frightens residents and baffles authorities. Why does it baffle the authorities?
I bet there's like not even a single Cheeto stuck in this thing. Doing the play was bad enough without having to read about it afterwards.
Reviews.
Hope Drew's okay though.
Congrats to the wonderful cast and crew of The Tempest. So sorry I missed out, guys. Emergency came up. Love you guys. I'm so sorry. Why sorry? You didn't control the fire. Or do you? I believe that is a popular fan theory about this game, that Rachel can somehow control fire. Because people write that kind of stuff in thread titles, which is really helpful. Thanks for that. Chloe held it down like a champ.
How to clear browser history, followed by a gap for all of yesterday. That's like cheating asshat 101. Poor Rachel.
Oh, is this... Ooh, that's given me an extra dialogue option as well. Interesting. Crossword puzzle.
What the Amber family considers entertainment looks
Mob.
a lot like what I consider
Raven.
homework.
Improve. I'm doing this right in front.
Solved it.
Crossword. Aha. I see what you did there. Ooh, family photo.
Rachel and I both had great childhoods. Mine just ended a little before hers, I guess.
Damn it. Wall art. There's never any time limit on these.
I think that's an original Who Gives a Shit.
When I was 15, 16, I went down to the Tate Modern in London, and I spent a long time looking at, not admiring, looking at a large rectangular piece of artwork. It was a blue rectangle, much like this, except it was just more plain blue. There wasn't any kind of splodges on it. And there was a red square up in the top right-hand corner. Or it might have been the other way around. It was definitely blue and red. But it could have been red with a blue square. But I think it was blue with a red square. And according to the label, and I can't remember what the painting was actually called, but according to the label, it was worth £25,000. And it was a big canvas. It must have been 6 by 3 feet, probably something like that. But it was just a plain blue rectangle with a red square in the top right-hand corner. And somebody paid money for that. You know, at least this has got a little bit more to it. Is this, what, a house or something? That a door, that a window with a light on? That's a crown, maybe? I don't know. At least there's something that's a slightly more open to interpretation on that. Not that this is an art critiquing video or channel. Grandfather clock. I love grandfather clocks. We used to have one.
Damn. Wonder if this is a family heirloom.
One of the few times actually that they've got a clock or something in game.
Everything about this house is nicer, cleaner,
That's a really
better,
fancy
and
table.
more expensive than mine. Which isn't saying much, but
That's
still.
a really nice statue. And I like the fact that it's put against
How many cabinets do you need?
many. Oh, there's another one of those statues there. That one's not quite so nice, but it is a little bit more nude.
I should stay down here until Rachel is ready.
Yes. I love that little hand waving animation. Okay, what can we do with James?
It's like 1,000 times more skeevy when the skeeviness is all polite to your face.
Getting some weird audio crackling for some reason. Hopefully that's not showing up on the video. Okay. Who do I want to talk to first? Is there anything over here actually that I can... Ooh, who is?
Something about this photo doesn't seem right. I should fix it.
Ooh.
Can't tag this while Rachel's mom is right there.
Ah.
She totally bust me.
So if I want the graffitiing achievement...
If I open this, will skeletons come spilling out? So clean. I bet Rose would kill it with my mom at the diner.
Yeah, see, I bet Rose is going to be a really nice person. Okay. Snooping. Oh.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though.
Oh, text from Mikey. Hey, Chloe. Drew's out of surgery. In pain, but okay. Holy shit, Mikey, I'm so sorry. It's okay. You stuck with me. Plus, you saved our money. We owe you. Wish I could have helped more. Hey, Steph says you in the play. What? I've had a busy day. Most heroes do. Oh, thanks, Mikey. Oh, that makes me feel a little bit better. Although, Drew's still got a busted knee.
I wonder if this will be the most expensive thing I've ever eaten off of. Besides my computer, of course.
How are we going to get rid of Rose?
Hi, Rose. Your husband's cheating on you. Pass the ketchup.
Oh, no. That... Oh, if... I suddenly have the horrible sense of impending this is going to turn up at dinner. Alright.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
Answer me some questions.
What do you think? I thought Rachel was perfectly cast.
She certainly was. We're very proud of her. I had no idea they were going to do that.
Do what?
Do what?
Do what?
I don't know the name for it. Reverse casting? Casting a woman as a man?
Oh, I just meant the wizard part.
I suppose that's also true.
She's a wizard, Harry.
So, you're a district attorney, huh?
I'm your district attorney.
Oh, he sounds like he's
So
practiced
I
that.
can call you if I'm ever district arrested.
What would you be arrested for?
Uh-oh. Nothing.
It was a joke. Not a good one, clearly. Your daughter's pretty great.
Thank you. We're fond of her as well.
You ever feel like she's so awesome at everything that you just want to shake her? Yeah. Me neither.
Okay, that's awkward.
Duty calls. Good chat, Mr. Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was weird.
Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
Oh, lovely. Let's ask about the play.
What did you think of the play?
Rachel was typically amazing, but I never liked The Tempest. What did you think?
What?
To be honest, I only really read a couple pages. Theater's not really my thing. I guess I'm not so into saying words someone else came up with.
Yes.
Fair point. Then again, I'm not sure you can judge the entire art form based on the dead white men your curriculum focuses on.
Ooh.
Damn. Shots fired, Shakespeare.
And yet, not particularly inaccurate.
Integrity, honesty, loyalty.
What?
It's on your lawn.
Oh, are we actually going to...
Oh, right. Sorry. I guess I'm still getting used to being an elected official's wife.
Ah, shit. Why, actually, is she only... Haven't they been married a while?
What's it like being married to the DA?
Much like being married to anyone else, I imagine.
But with a lot more secrets, right?
Secrets?
Like attorney-client privilege and all that.
Well, as district attorney, he brings cases against criminals on behalf of the state. He doesn't defend them.
Of course not.
Okay, that was kind of awkward.
So, Rachel was pretty awesome tonight.
Yes, she was. Though, to be fair, she's pretty awesome every night. I wish I were half as driven when I was her age.
Me too.
I get the sense that you're a force of nature yourself. I can see why the two of you get along so well.
Force of nature.
Because it still seems crazy to me.
A force of nature. Yes, both this and the original game very much focus on forces of nature. Generally with very little in the way of explanation as to where they come from and why, which is one of my big pet peeves with the series.
So, you putting me to work or what?
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
Nobody gets
You're
a sense
a
of you.
riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe, you've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before.
Piece of cake.
So we've got the shiny plates over here.
Glasses. Damn.
Ooh,
The
sparkly.
Henrys are fancy as shit. Never realized that getting drunk could be so complicated.
I'm surprised there hasn't been an option to graffiti the artwork, but I suppose that might be a little bit too much.
It's off to the table with you.
We can do this, Chloe. You can do it. Very reckless plate laying. A text from Mom. Chloe, Justin Williams' mom called me. Were you? Oops. Nah. Oh, let's have some guilt. I saw that guilt. Right. Chloe, Justin Williams' mom just called me. Were you in the play tonight? Yes, we were. I would have liked to see that. Kind of just happened. I know it was last minute. I'm glad you're doing well. It'd be nice to see you tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe. I miss you. Guilt. Guilt. Oh, man. It's not actually been... It's only been, I think, a day in game terms. Max, just when I thought this day couldn't get any more dramatic. Wait, let's back up. Guess you tried to drug Rachel and Jack a roll. Don't worry, Rachel and I turned the tables on Victoria and gave her a taste of her own medicine, literally. Sadly, the drama doesn't end from there for me. Stupid Juliet got caught in the stupid fire, and now I, let's just say there's exactly one person in the world who would make me dress up in a funny costume and act out Shakespeare in front of an audience of all my least favourite people. And she happened to be next to me at exactly the wrong moment. Chloe, the FML. More toil. Hell equals empty. So I survived, just in case you were worried about me. You totally weren't. But it wasn't easy. I had to remember what to say and where to go and not to flip off everyone in the audience. I'm not going to lie, I totally killed it. Once I got past the stupid makeup and the blinding lights and just let myself get lost in it all. I guess acting is really about forgetting the rest of the world exists and being completely in the moment. When I'm with Rachel, somehow that becomes easy. We ended up creating a new story together on stage. A much better story, because this one ends with the two of us escaping the island and sailing off into the sunset together. Take that, Shakespeare. Will real life turn out so awesome? Time will tell. Chloe, the bardest bitch in town. Life is strange. Time has told, and now it turns out that real life is not like the stage, it is so much better. We're leaving tonight. Boom. Peace out, Arcadia Bay. We're headed to New York, home of greasy pizza, hipster bloggers, and who cares? All that matters is it's not here. I didn't believe Rachel at first. It's not that I don't trust her, but she tends to get swept away in the moment. Let's just say she erased or does. What, you need me to draw you a map? We made out! As awesome as you may imagine making out with Rachel Amber sounds, believe me, it was a bajillion times awesomer. Ugh, awesomer. After a quick stop by Rachel's house, we're heading off. Next time you hear from me, I'll be an ex-Arcadian. Just like you. Chloe, the so much better. Okay, so... Table is laid. What next?
Yes, Chloe?
What next?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I certainly can.
I will be a dear.
Doe, a deer.
Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Speak.
Something else?
Why, yes. Would you like a drink?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Sherry.
Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
Uh-oh.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so
Oh.
unfair. What do you suppose is going on?
Oh, shit. Don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything dumb. Don't do anything dumb.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too eager to play into our expectations.
Ah.
In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for something.
Oh, snap. He is actually the
Rachel
district
is
attorney.
her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Huh.
Thanks.
The choppy waters of adolescence. Still haven't got Rose away from this. Ooh. There's a box in there. Can't get to it. I'm assuming that's going to be important.
Yes, Chloe?
Why?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
This is
How am I
all...
supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
Yep.
You got it.
The one that we have already opened. Take.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
Sherry glasses. I'm assuming he's going at the head of the table. Oh, maybe I could have done something with that to draw her away. Oh well. I can always do that in the, assuming there's a collection mode.
Yes, Chloe?
More!
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh,
You never know when you'll need to light a candle. Right?
you are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks,
Preparedness.
I think.
Just
Time to
noticed.
light some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
The more things you learn to like, the happier you will be.
Finally, Mrs. Amber has her back turned. Time to fix this photo.
Ooh! Two classic Gothic choices.
Good.
I suck. Oh dear. Creature feature. Right, let's go and light the candles. People in this place, in fact, people in this game in general, are really
The Amber
inobservant.
family and fire.
Oh snap! Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, awkward family dinners. And I'm still wearing my hat. That clock has that clock moved?
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
But they were there when we got suspended, weren't they?
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard anything like it.
It's strange. It is strange, though. You know, wildfires do spread, but it does sound very much like, as has been hinted, a force of nature.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that
That's
could
not what
only
I-
come from a crime of passion.
Passion. What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
Chloe.
Because you're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the commissioner's office suggests arson.
Oh, snap.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
Ooh.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been
Oh,
for you,
don't
Chloe.
bring
Now
this
that you and Rachel
stuff up.
have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family.
Ooh.
Family's not merely a gift, it is a responsibility. As such, those
Rachel.
we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Oh, shit.
Uh, yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
An
Subtle.
interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on.
Ugh.
But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Rachel?
Oh, this was never going to end well anyway.
That's just a little inside joke we have together. No, you blow me, Rachel.
Chloe, stop. I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay?
Damn
I know.
it.
You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Think we saw? Are you trying to gaslight us? There's no thinking involved. We saw you locking lips with
Wow,
some
that's
other woman.
quite aggressive.
Best part is, she and I used the same drug dealer.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer.
Ah,
I
shit.
know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Oh, shit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your
Called it. Sometimes it sucks being right. And this will be the end of episode montage. Steph and Mikey. Poor Mikey. Oh, could have been worse. Possibly. Pompadour! Snap, that's Damon, isn't it?
From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones.
Ooh.
Most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs,
Ooh, what does that mean?
setting fire
Bloody
to
fingerprints.
our insides for fun,
Yeah, stupid bitch.
collecting names
Victoria frickin' Chase.
that went wrong. The love
Oh dear. That's probably gonna mess her up a bit more than normal. So there's Joyce. And unfortunately Chloe is not home. David. Oh. The only reason I ever have any sympathy for David is through the rare interactions that he has with Joyce. Oh, Samantha and Nathan.
And if you're in love, then you are the lucky one.
Interesting. They do seem to be setting up something between Samantha and Nathan. But as far as I'm aware, Samantha isn't even in Life is Strange, so... And this is Sarah. And that is where Rachel and Chloe were meeting up. That's a really nice smoke effect. Life is Strange. Oh, wonder. So that's the end of episode 2, Brave New World. Thoughts so far? First of all, called it on the mother situation. I knew that dinner was never going to go well. I did think there may be more fire, especially after what Chloe said. So as I think I said in the last episode, shit has now been set up, a big revelation for Rachel that is going to keep her here, because I'm assuming Rachel is now going to want to find out more about her actual mother. And we've also got all that stuff with Frank and Damon to deal with. I'm interested and quite intrigued to see where that will go. It's a 3-episode game, so 3 acts. It will be interesting to see where they take it in this, this third and final act. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. Production babies. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm just hoping that I saw a lot of critique of the final episode 5 of Life is Strange, saying that it was weaker as a general point of view than the previous 4 episodes. I mean, I personally feel that episode 4 was the highlight of that, and I'm hoping that this, especially because it's only 3 episodes long, I'm hoping that Before the Storm escapes that issue. I'm hoping that the writing for part 3 is just as strong. That being said, the D&D game and the production of The Tempest were 2 real highlights. I'm hoping there's at least something in the 3rd act that is as strong as those. Because I really enjoyed those. And I do really like the parallels that this has been drawing between The Tempest and the idea of Before the Storm tying into The Tempest and, of course, the storm that is so important in the original game. I'm quite intrigued, actually, whether they are going to show Rachel as having some kind of fire-based power. But the main issue that I've had with the storytelling in both games really is that lack of explanation, or even a hint of explanation as to why Max gets the power that she does, and why in that scene in the park where Rachel sets the tree on fire, what exactly happens there? Yeah, fire needs a catalyst in order to start. It doesn't just start on its own. Something sparks a fire. And especially, as they've said, it's an unprecedented spread. The speed at which it has been spreading. And that weird wind effect that we had when Rachel was screaming and taking out her angst. I strongly suspect we won't get an explanation. I suspect they will stick to the same method of storytelling as they did in Life is Strange. This happens, and it's up to us as an audience to speculate exactly as to why. If it even matters, I imagine a lot of people will just say, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not a lot of people. I felt it was one of the weakest parts of storytelling in Life is Strange, the fact that the time powers were never explained. And yeah, I do strongly suspect that they won't explain this either. That being said, it's a much more realistic and grounded story to a certain extent, so maybe it doesn't matter as much. You know, there's no time rewinding that we have to deal with. I do love the soundtracks of these games as well. I got myself a copy of the Life is Strange soundtrack and listened to it on the bus to work the other day. And I've spoken before. It might have been in my Quantum Break videos about the powerful impact that music can have on engrossing you in a story, and it was listening back to this soundtrack a month or so now, actually, after I completed the original game, and it just reminds me how much emotional attachment and investment you can get by linking music and events. The right music always makes things more powerful, so that when you listen back to a piece of music later, it will help evoke memories. And of course, then it got to the song that plays in the final cutscenes. It's like, oh yeah, didn't really need those feels when I'm on the bus on the way to work. But that's what I love about music. Hope. Hope, Floor's Departure, Glass. Interesting titles. These are all songs made specifically for the game, I believe, which is why they're all copyrighted. I get a number of copyright notices on these videos when I put them up on YouTube. Witches. See, now this plays into the idea that Rachel has got some kind of power, witchy power. Dreams of William. Improve. A Hole in the Earth. I wonder where that was played. Recording date between January and April 2017. All I Wanted. Burn It Down. Yeah, and it's these the licensed tracks that really get flagged. And the only way I can get around that is if I turn off the in-game music, which, as I've just said, that's so pink. Unity. That explains the occasional hitches. Unity is such a badly optimized piece of software. Oops. So hopefully we're now going to see what changes have been made to the menu screen. Whoop, 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 whoop. Reminds me, I must go and look at what Deck 9 are currently working on as well. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Okay, what's happened to the menu screens? Oh, actually no, we get to look at our stats first, don't we? You took the blame for Rachel. You went along with Rachel's story, yeah. You emptied your pockets at David's request. You stayed with Mikey. You asked Rachel for a kiss. So we basically went with the community for those. Pretty much everybody agreed with us. Oh, that's the wrong button. You decided not to go to the play with Elliot. Hold on, I've changed off world stats. There we go. Oh. We were very much in the minority when it came to that. Agreed to start over with David. You put the singing man on the dashboard of the truck. You didn't pay off your debt to Frank. You didn't tell Steph that Rachel was single. Oh, interesting. A lot of people kept Drew's money. Yeah, after finding out everything about his dad, I wasn't going to do that. You told Samantha to help Nathan. Interesting, you didn't give Samantha advice. I wonder whether people missed that, because it was kind of tucked away in a corner. You confronted Victoria, or you tricked Victoria. You encouraged Victoria. You discouraged Victoria. That's a big thread there. You told Rachel you'd like to go on a road trip. You told Rachel you'd like to go to New York. Oh, we were the least popular choice there. Rachel attacked James at dinner. You attacked James at dinner. So we could have gone for the back talk option and probably ended up with something similar results-wise. Interesting. Oh, we get a little bit of...
Shit.
Oh! The truck works. No, don't want to start the next episode. Come to think of it, in the previous... In the little tidbit that opened the previous episode, or closed off the previous episode, wasn't there a scene where somebody was banging on Chloe's door? That didn't happen in the game, from what I can remember. Oh, wow. Oh, snap. So there's the tree. The fire's gone out by the look of it. But it has... Yeah, there's the bin. See, for the fire to spread to that is impressive. And yet, still oddly beautiful. Anyway, that's going to wrap up episode 2. Brave New World of Life is Strange Before the Storm. There'll be more episodes coming soon. TM. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe for more content. I'm producing quite a few videos at the moment. Feel free to check them out. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope I'll catch you on the next one. For now, Toodle Pip.